Okay, we're interviewing Dr. Ray Pecheone, the Executive Director of SCALE, or the Stanford Center for Assessment, Learning, and Equity, which is located at Stanford University. We're excited to talk to Ray, given his deep expertise and experience with assessment design. So Ray, one of the things that makes SCALE unique is that your center addresses both student learning and teacher effectiveness. In your words, how does performance assessment apply to both inquiries or fields?
Well, the way I look at teaching and learning, it's all one thing. You can't have effective learning and assess learning unless you focus on instruction. And what makes SCALE unique is that we focus on harvesting artifacts in the field, both for teachers as well as for students. So the kinds of artifacts that we look at are in teacher assessment. We look at their lesson plans, we look at the assignments that they give the students, the feedback the teacher gives on those assignments. We have a video of classroom practice. We also look at the way in which they plan and scaffold learning for individual students. In student assessment, our principal focus is to try to emulate and model what's happening in the classroom. And again, we focus on key artifacts that are embedded in the classroom, such as we look at the instructional systems or modules that teachers use in order to prepare students around performance assessment. We look at the prompts that either the teacher derives or works in collaboration with teachers in order to identify what is being assessed and evaluated. We look at the unit of instruction, not only summatively what happens as a capstone performance assessment, but also the kinds of mini tasks that are used to build skills and abilities within that unit of instruction, not only within a particular curriculum, but across the curriculum for the full year.
Okay, and given the recent interest in evaluating teacher effectiveness in value-added models, how could performance assessment be used to really help improve instruction?
Well, it has to be used to improve instruction. One of the real challenges of value-added models is they try to reduce effective teaching to a single number based on student growth. And the emerging research on value-added models is that they are very unstable. They're very sensitive to the composition of the classroom. So if you're going to evaluate a teacher, you not only need to know what the students are learning, not only on a standardized test, but with respect to their enacted curriculum. And you need to create systems that support more powerful learning, give feedback to teachers so that they can improve upon their practice. So what I see in the future is that if value-added models are used at all, I see in the future that it's one metric among a multiple measure system that includes a focus on both curriculum instruction and performance assessment throughout the year.
Good. And then just one final thing. When you're looking at student performance, is there anything else that separates why performance assessment is a better practice around the forms of assessment than the traditional multiple choice or worksheets that are used in the classroom,
Right.
and the impact it has on student learning?
Well, I think that's the big innovation in the Common Core standards and the two testing consortia that have been pulled together in order to create an assessment through these two state collaboratives for both Smarter Balanced and PARC. And what's becoming more and more clear in the design and development of that assessment is there are learning targets or outcomes that can be measured both through multiple choice and some constructed response items. But when it comes to what we generally call higher order thinking, or the thinking skills necessary to be successful in college and career, that those assessments lend themselves to not only more deeper learning, but a different form of assessment. So if you want to see a student and their ability to research a topic in any content area, not only formulate the research questions, but actually carry out the research, write a paper in support of their research methodology, you can't do that through a multiple choice test. The only way that that can be achieved is through performance assessment. So I think the opportunity we have with the Common Core is that in the past, much of the performance assessment work was not part of a formal system of assessment. And what Common Core has done and the test consortia have done has opened the door to legitimating performance assessment is a key process that can be used both formatively and summatively in order to make judgments of student learning.
Ray, we really appreciate you taking the time to talk with us, and we appreciate the hard work that you're putting into this practice. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.